Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Words at War at the Movies. My name is Jorge Guerra.
I'm Sergio Guerra.
And we're here to give you our review of Fast and the Furious 6. So, Fast and the Furious 6, as the title so aptly describes, is the sixth installment in, the franchise of fast cars, beautiful women, and kicking ass, pretty much. It's Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Ludacris is in this too. I mean, there's a slew of people. The Rock, who started in the last series. So, I actually, I'm not the biggest car guy in the world, but to tell you the truth, I think this movie really picked up steam recently. So the fifth one was this fun installment. The sixth one, it delivered what I thought it was going to deliver, which was, again, action, cars, women, people kicking ass. So I think it's one of those summer movies that knows what it's about. It's about showing people a good time. It was really fun to watch. One thing that I noticed in this installment is I really liked the way they do certain shots, like the pedal shifting. Some of the action shots, like they're really getting close to make you feel kind of action. So, sometimes it's not the greatest acting in the world, but it's a fun movie to watch. I enjoyed it.
I think it was a fun movie. Anyways, I've never been a big fan of the series. I just don't get into them. But I'm also not much of a car guy or anything like that. So, but. I know a lot of people like it, so I get a lot of flack for that sometimes. I do have to say though that the last one, part 5, and onto this one, to me seemed more like a complete movie. Like the actual, like there's something going on. A story and all that kind of stuff that makes sense to me. Besides just cars, so I thought this one in particular was pretty good. It's not the greatest movie as far as if you're gonna be talking about story, or if you're looking for just overall well-made film. It's like George said, people. You know what you're getting. It's an action-packed film. It's pretty ridiculous as far as the action. It gets like stupid crazy. There's just some stuff like I'm all up for suspension of disbelief, but.
This is just denying.
Like physics don't exist, in this world sometimes. So, and I know it makes.
But it looks cool though.
It looks pretty cool. So that's fine, and I get it too. It's okay. It makes it fun. It's just sometimes it takes you out of it because you bringing down a giant freaking plane with a car is just kind of not gonna happen.
I think there's really definitely what I like about this movie is the fact that there was a little bit of each movie in this one. Like I think I've seen all the movies, and so there was a little bit of part 1, a little bit of part 2, a little bit of Tokyo Drift, which oh my god, stay in the credits seriously. If you're a Tokyo Drift fan and a Han aficionado, then definitely stay a little bit after the credits so you can get like a cool little spoiler. But yeah, so there really was little bits of each part, and there was even you could tell what the gratuitous car and sexy women parts were, like the gratuitous action scenes.
Yeah, it's like it almost tells you beforehand. They advertise it with like girls' asses. It's like here comes just the girls.
It's like here you go.
And then the girls behind us watching the movie slobbering over Vin Diesel and The Rock.
Yeah, so it's a little bit.
I guess both. If you're a guy or a girl, you're gonna.
And there's also, if you've ever seen Haywire, I think is what it was called, with Gina Carino, the UFC fighter. She's in this too, which I thought she completely kicked ass in it. Like, it was really cool. Like, it made me want to go watch that movie, which I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, but here's the thing. So we've been talking about the movie itself, and is it enjoyable, whatever it is. It's not. We're not gonna take that away from it. But. Okay, here's the things that I thought. Okay, I get the whole family thing. That it's a big theme in the Fast and Furious thing. Since the beginning or whatever. But I mean, we're still talking about criminals. Okay, essentially, and I don't want to just be the naysayer or anything. But they try to make Dom out to be like Jesus or something. Like everything was. He's so wise, and everything he said was like deep. It's just, it doesn't have to be that way. Like, we get it, he's like the head of the family.
He's the hero.
Yeah, he's the hero and everything, But some of the interactions, with him and The Rock just seemed, it seemed like, and I'm not an actor, so, maybe I don't have the room to speak, but it just seemed very much like they were playing, the part of an actor. Instead of, I wasn't watching, Dom and Hobbs.
Yeah, Hobbs,
You know,
yeah.
I was watching, The Rock talking to Vin Diesel, and trying to be serious about it,
Yeah.
and so that kind of stuff, to me, it's like, when you have the reality of the family and all that kind of stuff, and then you put in these little, couple of lines that just because they're tough guys, it just takes me out of it, So.
Yeah, you know what thing I'll say about it too? I thought it was surprisingly funny. Like it was funnier than I thought it was going to be. Like I definitely went in expecting the over the top action and all that stuff, but I definitely did have a good couple of laughs while I was in it. I think that's one of the family aspects that I thought was really played out very well. That it did feel like those people were like connected. It felt like a brother, teasing another brother and like things like that. So I thought that was kind of cool. And just on my side, but yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, like I said, it's it's a lot of action stuff. It's very much a popcorn type movie. You're gonna go in there, you turn off your brain for a couple of hours, and you just accept that gravity doesn't exist, and cars
and that
can
aluminum cars can bring down huge planes.
Yeah,
yes.
You forget all that, and then you're gonna have fun. And that's all that really the movie's I guess trying to do is just every now and then when it seems like it tries to get too deep for itself. I'm just like, dude, you don't have to do that. Calm down.
I mean, as far as rating, what would you go?
This movie, I really enjoyed it. This is hard because as a movie, I would say it's like a 6.5. Like I don't think you can't ever show this to somebody and go like, this is what study this film and it was, this is what filmmaking in the Earth, planet Earth. You can't do that in the future, I guess. Is it fun? Yeah. It's pretty good. I'd say 6.5 because it was a lot of fun, but there was definitely a lot of things that took me out of it, and again, I've never been a big fan of the series. Although I enjoyed this one, I just don't feel like it was the greatest movie ever.
Yeah, no, and I would probably maybe just go a little bit higher. I'd be stuck between the 6.5 and the 7, just because of the same thing. I mean, as a film, it's not the greatest film in the world, but like that part of me that just wants, every once in a while you just gotta turn your brain off and just watch something because it's fun, and this definitely does that job. Like you could seriously sit there, munch on whatever you're munching on, just be like, that looked cool. And that looked cool, So it's like I would probably go with a 7, and I'm a big hand supporter, I mean just all the little pieces in it. There was some really cool shots that were done, especially with the driving stuff. I'm not a car guy, and I was like, man, I really got to go play Forza or Gran Turismo or something like that, because I was like speed. But yeah, I would probably go with a 7 just because. It's still good, but it's a fun movie. I mean, in all honesty, it would still be if somebody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go watch it." I'd maybe jump on that ride again just because it was fun. Yeah.
I just don't think you have to go see it at the movies. You could wait for Blu-ray,
I agree.
Something. I mean, you could. It's a good fun time, but you don't have to.
Yeah. But if you're into speed and cars and all that jazz, and that's like your bag, then you definitely enjoy it even more so. But yeah.
Or go drive a real car with gravity.
Or video games.
There you go.
Yeah.
You want an escape, go video games. Okay, well I guess that's pretty much it for this one, right?
That's pretty much it for this one. So like, subscribe,
please.
All that jazz.
Just let us know what you think. We're just kind of spouting off here like our thoughts. They don't mean anything. It's just our opinion, and so we enjoy to see your opinion.
Yeah.
If you think we're nailing it, we're not nailing it. Did you agree with what George is saying? What I'm saying, and it might help us do a better job. So.
Yeah, or if you think your opinion is better than ours, give it to us. It's fine. That's what we're here for.
Cool. So, anyways, I guess we'll see you again next time.
Have a good one.